Compression should be done to the beat of Staying Alive. Ah, ah, ah.
This gluten-free pumpkin pie is just as delicious. Officials say the 12 who were injured entered into vault doors just like these to the
Doctors say that the main cause to fall allergies are from weed pollens, such as... Sometimes the best gifts don't come in paper and bows. For Maria, her Christmas came when little Nina was born. Rub that many adults believe helps them breathe better is actually what causes infants to take shallow breaths because their profits have risen $1.3 million from July 2009 to June. This is the season for the highly contagious respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV. It's starting now and will last until spring, and babies are at risk. I talked with one new mother to see what she is doing to keep her baby healthy.
New mom Megan Southwick's only been on the job for 11 days. She says when she came home from the hospital, doctors warned her that it was RSV season and to be very careful because it's highly contagious to new babies.
That I'm doing everything possible to keep him healthy, to keep me healthy, to keep us happy. And
medical experts say many adults carry the RSV virus and don't even know it. But when a child under the age of 2 catches it, the virus can cause infection in the lungs and breathing passages. That can lead to major respiratory illness.
I mean, me and you, it just might be a little cold. But with them, their immune systems are non-functioning and stuff like that.
Cover your mouth. The virus is very contagious and spread through coughing and sneezing. RSV can also live on your hands and clothes. That's why Southwick says you can either use hand sanitizer or wash up before holding baby Brixton.
And try to limit kids, other kids, family members like that from, the babies and stuff like that during this RSV season. And
if you're sick, Southwick says she is not taking any risks. You're not holding that baby, and it doesn't even matter if you're dear old dad.
And it was like the most depressing thing ever. And he wanted to hold the baby, and I'm like, sorry, you can't. And now he has a cold.
Howard says a baby will show it is having trouble breathing by flaring its nostrils, or its lips and fingers will become discolored. RSV typically lasts about a week, but Howard says though serious, it's very treatable. Back to you.
There's no snow on the ground despite the National Weather Service's prediction that we would get up to 2 feet last night. Reporter Jake Davis is live outside wondering where all the snow is.
It's pretty cold out here, Auda, cold enough for snow, but as you can see, the ground is clear for now.
These little guys were hoping for snow.
They're really excited about the snow, and every morning they ask if it's going to snow today or not, so they're excited.
And had big plans for fun in a winter wonderland.
I'm gonna go out in the snow and make a giant thing.
No snow in Provo yet, but it did fall on the Wasatch Mountains last night. The light dusting stuck to the mountains and rooftops of houses in Sundance, but the roads are still clear. While the storm missed us here in Utah, it hit California with a force. Donner's Summit seems to have stolen our thunder, or snowstorm, causing grief for travelers.
It's fun to play in it, but not driving in it.
Caltrans set up chain-controlled checkpoints, forcing travelers to get out in the cold and chain up or turn around. The sudden change resulted in many wrecks, leaving the highway littered with debris.
National Weather Service is 90% sure that a storm is headed our way tomorrow. But the storm will only last until Wednesday night, so it looks like I'll have to wait to make that snowman, Auda.
Well, that's sad for you, Jake, but I'm glad there's still no snow. Thank you, Jake.
Doctors say many patients coming in mistaking their symptoms as a cold, but it's actually something millions of Americans deal with every spring and fall: seasonal allergies.
Many believe coughs and sniffles are sure signs of the common cold, but as long-distance runner Caitlin Richardson found out,
Runny nose, red eyes, and congestion are my main allergies.
Richardson runs all year round, but there is one thing she can't run away from: seasonal allergies. She says keeping to her regimen during the fall is not always easy, but she copes by following doctor's orders, avoiding exercising during the peak pollen hours of the morning. Doctors say there are ways to tell the difference between a cold and allergies.
The itchy, watery eyes, it's almost always allergies, where if it's just a runny nose, and maybe some body aches and things like that, it's more a cold.
Dr. Shelley Savage blames fall allergies on pollens from ragweed, tumbleweed, and sagebrush. And you don't even have to live close to the plants. The wind can carry the allergens for miles. Savage recommends medications such as antihistamines, eye drops, and nasal sprays. And if that doesn't help,
we recommend testing for specific allergy symptoms if they really are difficult for you to control with medicine.
Doctors say that the new rainfall is cleaning allergens from the air, providing temporary relief for allergy sufferers.
Reports show that more than 40% of adults and 30% of children suffer from seasonal allergies. And if you're a math nerd, that averages into 8 million sick days for those affected by allergies.